Kirby's epic yarn is proof that games can be completely engaging when there's no guns, bombs or alien nasties involved. That's not to say Kirby's epic yarn isn't action-packed though, oh no. For something that takes place inside a magical sock, the game gets pretty intense in some bits. I don't know about you, but we can't remember the last time there was a giant knitted robot tank inside our socks. We'd go so far as to say Kirby's epic yarn is the most thrilling thing that has ever happened to a piece of clothing since Superman decided to wear his pants outside of his tights. And here's why. Kirby can turn into all kinds of modes of transport to race around the levels. Tired of walking around? Turn into a car. But what if you're on sand? Then how about this dune buggy thingy? Oh, but what happens if there's a fire? Well, I guess we'd better turn into a fire engine. This is just 3 of the many different ways Kirby gets around, and there's loads more. It's pretty much never ending. The best part is, it's out now, so you can try out all these awesome features and more. To celebrate the release of this yarn-filled title, Nintendo TV and O&M decided to pull up our sleeves and get our hands dirty with a bit of knitting ourselves. We were invited along to a meeting by the awesome folks at Stitch London, a social knitting group run by the amazing Lauren O'Farrell. Under the watchful eye of our knitting teacher, Nintendo TV's Gav Murphy and O&M Deputy Editor Steve Hogarty were put through their stitching paces. And so began the Nintendo TV Knit-Off, the challenge to knit a Kirby from scratch. Let's see how they got on.
Hello there and welcome to the inaugural Nintendo TV Knit-Off. I am called Gavin Murphy and to my right is Mr. Steve Hogarty.
Hello.
And we have been very, very busy learning how to knit.
That's a cooked ham, Gav, around which you've wrapped some pink string. You've got a yellow post-it note there with the word Kirby written on it, and it smells quite bad.
Let's have a look at your final Kirby then, Steve.
Well, here he is. He's complete. He's got his arms at last, and he's a fully functioning, perfect Kirby, if I might say so myself.
That's a very good Kirby, Steve. You should feel very happy with your efforts, but prepare to have your socks blown off by this little fella.
Gav, you bought that in a shop.
I didn't.
Gav, you've left the tag on.
Steve, sour grapes do not look good on you, Mr. Hogarty. I think you guys will agree that I have definitely won the inaugural Nintendo TV Knit-Off.
Well, there we have it. A questionable result in a knit-off, but one I'm sure you'll agree is completely fair. A big thanks to Lauren and everyone at Stitch London for their words of encouragement and for knitting these amazing Kirbys for us. Kirby's epic yarn is out now, so jump in your yarn cars and get it now. Next week, we're celebrating the release of Pokemon Black and White, as well as running down all the latest news from around the Nintendo universe. It's all exclusively live only in next week's Nintendo TV.